Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
ここから出して自分の目の前に沈めな少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind.
Okay.
Coming to Nintendo Switch on May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
Just checking. Wait, hold on. Are we on? Okay, we are. Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me. So, Nintendo Direct, we haven't had these in a while. We had a mini, like, not long ago. What is this? Dynasty Warriors? I honestly don't know anything about Dynasty Warriors. I don't think this is it. No, it's not. It's some fighting game? I don't know what this is. I have no clue. No. So I got close enough. Samurai Warriors. It's close enough. I did close enough.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to
Hold on,
Nintendo
5?
Switch.
There are 5. I've never
Dive
heard
into
of
the
this.
history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines
Goku!
on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
I hope that you can hear
Unleash
this.
high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
So I can turn that down and I can turn this down so the echo doesn't go through and stuff. I don't know how good this is gonna go. Okay. Mana stuff. More stuff I don't care about. They introduced the new Smash character. I don't know about Xenoblade or anything like that. I just never really thought to play it. But Mithra or someone like that. I don't know. All I know is that they look good. They look like really strong. And I'm guessing that their down B is the transformation because they do like instantly. Maybe it's like Jokers, but I don't know. I'm serious. Please.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version. You can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added.
Wait, what is this? Oh, it's okay, yeah. This is exciting! It's 30 minutes of what so far has been good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. What? Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter! Okay, Bizarrios is in. So we know that. We know Bizarrios is in. This is the new puppet spider that isn't Rachna Kadaki. Okay, that isn't Nerskilla. Another Timnotharid, but we've only had Nerskilla so far. Bizarrios, we basically knew what's coming because of the hunting horn armor, but some people might have thought it was like for you. Volvidon really just could care a whole lot less about Volvidon. I really could. I'm sorry, I just really could care a whole lot less. Okay, that looks like some... Oh, it's a mud monster. It's a mud monster that can change the terrain at will. That's like an Elder Dragon type thing.
I have important news.
Kakashi, okay.
Go assemble the village.
Okay, the, what are they called? The Rampage, yeah. That's not proper grammar. Oh, it's just a whole lot of monsters. Okay, that's really cool. I hope they're just really weak monsters too. Okay, that's another move we haven't seen yet. Okay, so they have like weapons and stuff like that, like a Dragonator. And that's gonna be a whole, like, very useful. Okay. Okay, this is their form. Apex! They're bringing back Apex They're bringing back the Frenzy virus. They're bringing back the virus. They're bringing back the virus. They have to. Which also means they're bringing back Gore Miguel, and they can't bring back Gore Miguel without Shigeru Miguel. So that's 2 more we know are coming.
We're here to offer assistance.
Okay, they're here too, apparently.
We must stop the calamity.
And what are they gonna do? They're CPUs. I mean, they can help by bringing like cannonballs and stuff. I want to buy it so bad, but I don't need it. I'm buying that. Okay, that I can buy. I can buy that.
For Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
Yes.
How will our
Yes.
heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay
Yes.
tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series.
I'm ready. Please, just tell me that we can get it early.
Next, please take a look at this.
No, it's different. Maybe? No. Oh, I saw this
Once again,
in a poll. I saw this in a poll.
of the Mario Golf series.
It was like, what do you think's gonna come next? Blah blah or blah, and one of them was,
Take your time to think things through. Then
come on. Come on.
enjoy golfing with
Hold on.
familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding
sorry,
the
my mouse is on the
controller
screen.
like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
There we go.
On top of
This
all
is
that,
over.
there are several modes
Is
that
it
will
open world?
really bring the heat to Mario Golf.
Oh no.
Speed golf.
Speed golf.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time.
That's actually
Then
like
you
really.
race to the course to reach your ball.
That's actually really
Give it another
cool.
whack to get it closer to the hole.
That's really cool. It is.
Outpace your opponents.
This is in the wrong
Come out
spot.
on top.
Where can I put
Your
it?
skills aren't the only
Middle
ones
right.
away. Make use of dashes
Clip
and
off the
special
screen a
shots
bit.
to
I don't
beat
need
the
that part.
competition.
See, this is all the space I need.
Did we mention story
Me's
mode? As a
story
newcomer,
mode in a
you
golf
must start out as a
game.
rookie and develop your golfing skills while
Story
interacting
mode in a
with
golf
various
game.
Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Story
Level up
mode in
your
a
experience
golf
points
game.
earned during matches. Then allocate points to different stats.
Is that
allowing you to
necessary?
develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play.
Costumes,
Put
a
your
Mii.
golfing skills to the test.
Free-
With Mario Golf Super
speed
Rush
golf.
Swings on Nintendo Switch, June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo
Okay.
eShop after this
I didn't
presentation.
buy Aces because it didn't look that appealing.
The latest
But
game in the Mario Golf series.
everything so far has been like mainline, like almost AAA, and like really like important games. Nothing like phone games ported over. They're probably going to be phone games. Half of this stuff is probably going to be phone games. Besides the Nintendo
Let's
stuff.
move on.
What
to
else?
the Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, and this is where the trash starts pouring in. The
Return
random
to the
stuff.
Unforgiving World of Pandora and Tales from the Borderlands.
Okay, no. But this is like the speed round type thing, where they do put in the bad stuff.
Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault
What is this? It doesn't look like an actual game. Is this like Telltale or something? It's Telltale.
Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on
Yeah, it's
Nintendo
Telltale.
Switch, March 24th.
I haven't played.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness.
I don't know what games are gonna be on here, but that's actually pretty cool if they got like some of the better stuff.
Local co-op play is also available.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter! That was them, wasn't it? That's really cool. Dynasty War.
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. in this action game from Aspire.
Yes.
Build your zombie horde,
Yes,
take revenge,
yes.
and
I did actually want to play this game. I saw it on a VG Myths, and it looked cool.
got grenades and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse
Yeah.
makes its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins.
Yeah.
Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth.
This is another game.
Is this even the right game?
Another game that I've
After
never played.
annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the Craft
He's got Joy-Cons on his hand.
you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
Is that gonna be something? Is it actually gonna be something like with motion controls?
To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against the
That sounds annoying, but like funny at the same time, so it's not that annoying.
Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat.
I hope everything is working well and it's recording and doing all
A
this
variety
stuff.
of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded. before
That looks interesting. I've never played a No More Heroes game.
Whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it all makes sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know,
I might get it.
Nintendo Switch
I don't know.
on August 27th.
I'm not an adult, so I don't get to like just pick all the games that I want.
In heaven.
And what's this?
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Okay, this is all twisted. Oh, it's a first person. It does look kind of fun though. It does look kind of fun. I must admit. So it's, the rocket jump is used specifically for, I mean the rocket launcher is used specifically for rocket jumps. Or is that just like an extra button?
Nothing to do with it.
Seems interesting. But I'm probably not gonna get it unless, it seems like a $20 game. I might. If I just find myself with $20 and not any of the other games that I'm looking to get.
The
Winner
DC
2021.
superhero girls are here to save the day.
Yeah, this is lightning round stuff. This is to be expected.
AKA Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong.
Didn't this show go out of style like
Super Brat.
2018?
And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the
Now it's just reduced to shorts.
Along with our friends Green
The
Lantern,
only way you
Wonder
can see this show is in shorts on like random commercial breaks.
But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never
I don't like
a
the art
dull
style.
moment high
It's
school.
too just.
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice.
I mean, the voice. If this is the actual voice acting in the game, that's pretty good. That's better than most voice acting in games. But this is just a trailer, so.
Count on us to answer.
Also, why is this taking so long?
Gotta make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Why is this taking so long? Okay, there we go.
Heroically
Okay.
sold to Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
This I might get. This I might get. I do want this. I do. It interested me for the longest time. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. March 19th. Ooh, that's competitive territory for my wallet. That's very competitive territory. The audacity that they release it a week before Rise. If it's a week-long game, I mean, depends on how long it is. It's multiplayer, so it's probably like EA levels of paid DLC. Okay. You know, okay.
Join you in your adventure. Hint, anyone can.
No! No! Failboat, I feel bad for him.
To face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
They would do that. They would do that. That's something they would absolutely
Turn
do.
your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
The Dark
Has
Lord.
been added as a new feature in this game.
The great Dark Lord. Stand.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you
Wig.
go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Oh, it's an anime character. How did they make that so good? They don't have those eyes. We don't have those eyes. Also, why not just add, like, buff the actual Mii maker in the on the Switch instead of adding it in the game? Just
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally?
it's a
Sounds
horse.
pretty darn good. Care for it.
Ah, I
Lend
see
a
what you
hand, or poof in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp.
Dark Lord Stan, no!
May 21st. Pre-orders begin today.
May 21st. Everything
Super
is.
Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Are they really? I'm just waiting for the second half that's just dedicated entirely to Zelda stuff.
Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and
Still
wherever
can't
you
jump.
like.
Well, okay.
You
Fair,
can also
fair
place
enough.
2 warp pipes.
Wait, warp pipes?
Then use them to
Oh.
travel between locations on your island.
That's really cool. That is really
Why not try
cool.
recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
That's really cool. And you know someone's good to do that. They made the entirety of the Link to the Past map.
The game launches February 25th.
You know someone's good to do this.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an
Yeah.
eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
No, they just add actual Twitter into the game on the phone.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that?
I hope it's not bleeding through. I'm gonna just turn that down for even less of a chance that it bleeds through.
35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
We're still on
Last
Mario?
week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
I mean, it's Mario. It's pretty cool. It's Mario. He saved all of video gaming,
We have
but
another
I
game
don't
to show you.
care. Unless. This has absolutely nothing to do with Mario.
He leaves us no recourse.
This has nothing to do with Mario. Why is this?
Are these the wages?
Like, he just goes from like blah 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 Mario 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 blah blah,
No other.
and we release this game, this Mario game. We got another game to show you. It's not Mario. That's not.
Together with these fields.
That's like really.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
This looks like a very interesting game.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
The Salt Iron War.
Ceased with an uneasy truce. Decades later, the flames of war
The Salt Iron War.
the realm once again.
One of the most deadly conflicts in the history of our continent, the Salt Iron Wars.
A brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Battle system.
RPG,
Tactical RPG. Why does this sound? It sounds like a mobile ad.
Attack range is determined by their location and their equipped
It
weapons.
sounds like
The
a
range can be extended by attacking
YouTube
from higher ground
mobile
with
ad.
long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces
But not
will
like the very beginning of the ad, like midway into the ad where they start like
An enemy
saying the
outflank
most
is susceptible
basic
not
stuff.
only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a
It's a
follow-up
very
attack.
like cute art style.
Attacks together
Like
by
very
casting
like
ice magic on
nostalgic
themselves to
based
create water
and
during
like
war. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost
I mean,
importance
this
to
is kind of
survey
just
the
like
battlefield
basic
before
extra
taking
stuff in
action.
RPG. And it's got a very nice art style. It's very like unique. It's a very unique art style. But like you can't say all this epic stuff and all that's happening on screen is like
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, you
nothing
will
more than that. Just the
establish your
sprites.
conviction, affecting how the story unfolds
And then like sometimes their hand will move.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are
And it's
settled by
Telltale
vote on the scales of
That's
conviction.
interesting.
Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
But yeah, I just saw someone in the chat on the actual YouTube video say Bayonetta and Zelda. Where's the Bayonetta and Zelda? Well, where's the Zelda? Period.
As more and more
Where's the Zelda?
decisions are
Period.
made,
I
your
mean,
journey may take
again,
a
Mario's
path
cool and
divergent
all.
from those of other players.
You will see what true
But
might
Zelda's
is.
31st, I mean the 35th,
Project Triangle
it
Strategy,
is,
Grand
and has
Theft
been,
RPG,
and was, it's already past Mario's 35th. But like Zelda's past too, and no one's like,
After this presentation,
they haven't.
a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop.
I'm pretty sure.
And in the future, we'll
What
conduct a
was it?
survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I tried to open another tab.
Do you have what it takes?
Hunters! Hunters! This doesn't look like Monster Hunter though. What is this? Oh, it's Star Wars. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, from what I saw, this isn't gonna go well over on Switch.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
It's a free-to-play third person.
Do I look at you or the camera?
What is this? Knockout City.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, Bullets are constant.
What is
whizzing
this?
past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once.
This looks like a
I
phone
catch
game.
one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown,
That's actually very, very understandable. I would love to catch it.
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
Yeah, it's a phone game. This is entirely a ported phone game. That's just not on phone.
let's find out what sound your face makes.
I'm confused on what's happening on the screen.
Hands up, Your Highness.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but
I'm confused on what this is. Is this like a known thing, or is this completely new?
this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
If this isn't free to play, I'm not playing it. I'm probably not playing it either. A lot of this stuff has been like really cool so far. I'm just not playing it. Go. Okay, I'm just. Okay.
The fight for survival starts now.
What's
Hang on
this?
tight, cause you're all going to play.
There's just a lot of stuff I don't know.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life.
The what and the what?
Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate.
The
at
Go-Getters
all
Club.
costs.
A game of fate?
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
No.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful
Oh, I
narrative.
thought the game was canceled.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
How would that work? Like, from a physics standpoint, how would that work?
Of Olympus, with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically
Yes,
acclaimed dungeon
and?
crawler and recipient of
I already
Iron
have the game
Apple
digitally.
is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld.
But I've already
First
bought
is a
the
PC
game. I'm not
download
gonna
code for
buy
the
it.
Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed.
That's
by Jason Ford,
unfair.
known for his work on
That's
Flash,
not
Giant
fair.
Transistor, and Bastion.
That's not fair.
Second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by
That's just not
Supergiant's
fair.
art
It really
director,
isn't.
Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Ninja
I've
Gaiden
heard of
Sigma
this
2,
game. I've heard of
and
this
Ninja
game.
Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to
I have
Nintendo
heard
Switch
of this
as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
I heard it was like
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa,
unnecessary.
fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons.
Wasn't this
each
on, like, the
offering a playstyle with
PS2 or
different set of
PS3 or
lethal skills,
something like that?
along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
Super Ninjas.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja
But
Gaiden.
will we
with
have
one
to
dynamic
pay
collection.
the entire price?
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo
June
Switch.
10th, that's a long ways away for a port. For 3 ports. But that's a long ways away for 3 ports.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors. Age of
Neat.
Calamity.
I do have this game. I haven't finished it, but that's only because I'm getting stuck in an area that keeps insta-killing me. Expansion pass. Newly added weapon, newly added costume. Hey!
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Even more lightning round stuff.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Don't
4 heroes
care.
of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Veterans?
A new trailer for
That's a
Bravely Default
thing?
2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop.
Following this
An updated
presentation,
demo
is it
also
this
available.
presentation or like the entire show? Because I don't want the entire show to end off in
You'll unleash weapons,
nothingness.
spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help
Hold on,
Arthur
let me
in his
see.
quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carrie for
No.
transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th.
It's almost
Pre-orders are
over.
available now on
It said,
Nintendo eShop.
what did it say? Almost or roughly? So it could be more than 50 minutes, could be less than 50 minutes. I have no clue.
Remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning
Please
sci-fi
say it
world
doesn't just
with
end off with anything about Metroid or Zelda or something like that. I don't care about Metroid, but that's like, or Bayonetta 3. Well, I don't care about that either, but Zelda.
Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed.
Come on.
The game launches April 15th.
This looks like a...
Apex Legends is storming on
Okay, I will play that. That's actually kind of exciting.
A growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends. Strategic combat.
I will play that. I will definitely play it. Is it
all-new legendary Pathfinder skin.
crossplay?
30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Did it say cross? Did it say
Plus, For the
crossplay?
first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going?
Did it
so
say?
far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Yes! Zelda! Zelda! Yes! Finally! I knew they'd save it for
Saw
last.
me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information.
He just read me and then, like,
Now,
put
I'll
me
have to ask
down.
you to wait just a bit longer.
He shouldn't have shown his face.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ocarina of Time.
Let's take a look.
Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Zelda, Twilight Princess, please say Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword! Okay, close enough, close enough, close enough, close enough. Dun, 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 ba, 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 dun, 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 dun. Okay, I don't have Joy-Cons though, is that gonna be a problem? Will that be a problem? I way would have rather had Twilight Princess come, but I mean, I like this game too. I like this game too. This was another one of my first Zelda games. This was, I'd say, my third Zelda game. HD! So it's gonna be in HD, which for the Switch means nothing.
You've just seen is The
Please say
Legend
more.
of Zelda: Skyward
Please say
Sword
more.
HD.
Please say more. Please
This
say
game
more.
originally released in
Please.
2011 on the Wii
Please say
console,
more.
and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword. And
Yes, Shigeru Miyamoto showed that off flawlessly.
With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Even more intuitive, so it actually works this time?
By having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
No! Please say there's a, like, an actual Pro controller. Like, we didn't have a thumbstick, we didn't have a right thumbstick, that'll work, right?
The controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller,
We have so many more buttons and another stick. So please, please tell us we can play it like...
These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
Yay!
Play in handheld mode or on the
Yay!
flight system.
Yay!
After mulling over how to
Yay!
assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Yeah, that's what I knew! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Oh, just down, not like up and then down?
To the left or diagonally. Just tilt the stick. And
I'm definitely playing it. This is a game that I'm definitely gonna play through the entirety.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
I'm doing
And
this.
especially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear.
Yeah, and breaking gear. Not gear, your shield, only your shield, but like... I haven't actually played through this game in so long. And being able to use stick controls.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Please say more. Please, please.
Well, what did you think? The
I wanted
Legend of Zelda
more.
Skyward Sword has been optimized.
I wanted an actual 3-pack. I wanted a 3-pack. Come on. You could have easily done it too.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Please, Bayonetta. It's Bayonetta or Metroid. Oh. Well, it's Splatoon. 3? It's Sploon 3! More hairstyles! And it's gender neutral as well. A bow! A bow! A bow! Little buddies! Oh, you little salmon buddy. That's really cool. I want this game. Please say it's coming out soon. It's open world, and it's not multiplayer. Those look like, that looks like the old tower. Okay. It's a bow. We get it. You got a bow this time. And there's a train station. Is this DLC? Please say it's DLC so we can get it sooner. I would like Splatoon 3, but please say it's DLC so we can get it even sooner. I want it to be... I could care less which one it is. I mean, I kind of want it to be DLC so we can get it sooner. Splatoon 3. It doesn't have a hub world, so I'm guessing it's... up there we go, that's the hub. So it's Splatoon 3, it's not DLC. new locale. But the story mode looks like it's gonna be good. The story mode looks like it's gonna be very good. It's Splatoon 3! Another $60 game that I have to buy. That's interesting. So that sniper was just hanging up there. And you get to pick where you land. It's a bow. I don't know how that's gonna work. Like multi-shot or something like that? Like what is it gonna be? So snipers are getting a buff by being able to hang in the air. What's that? Okay. Okay then. It's a poof. It's holding it as a rocket launcher. 2022? Nintendo. You could have just made it DLC.
What you've
There was,
just
there was too much different stuff to make it DLC.
Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
That's disappointing that it's 2022 though.
Today,
but it's a new game. At least we have a release window. Unlike Zelda. No Twilight Princess HD? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Well, I guess that's gonna be the end of it. No, yeah, exactly. No HD collection. So many things. So many things. Everything else, I'm like, it was good. It was good. It was good. But it was kind of disappointing. They, like, when Aonuma just, like, popped up, like, everything in my, like, everywhere just kind of, like, got, like, what is he doing there? Oh, wait, Breath of the Wild 2? And then, like, instantly, yeah, you bet we're talking about Breath of the Wild 2. You're wrong. And that just broke me. And then I realized, so he's gonna be talking about, like, bringing... And then he said, a game. So like, okay! Oh, man. A game? So it's not a collection? So maybe he's bringing, like, separately, like, a Skyward Sword HD, then, like, a Wind Waker HD, and then a Zelda Twilight Princess HD, or something like that. Skyward Sword's the only game that didn't get an HD. I don't know what they would call, like, the Breath of the Wild, the Twilight Princess that they poured over, like, HD 2. HD squared. Something, but I just really would have rather had Twilight Princess. It's just got a special place in my heart as the first Zelda game that I really played besides, well, Ocarina of Time, but I never got past the Deku Tree because I was 3. You can't judge me for that. First Zelda game I finished, too. I finished Skyward Sword with a bit of help. But I mean, I'm gonna be buying Skyward Sword, like, that's just given. Definitely. They could have done something different, like added, like, a little bonus. Well, I guess that's it. Also, Splatoon 3 and everything that they showed off. They didn't show many phone game ports and, like, random indie stuff. Not much of it, at least. They showed off a lot of, like, promising looking stuff that a lot of people are probably getting happy about, but I really only cared about the mainline Nintendo stuff in this one. I'm probably gonna check out everything else, but like, yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for this stream. Goodbye, and as always, have a great time, I guess.